going to share some little known facts about Martlesham with you. If you're local, watch on, because there's a few red herrings, maybe one, maybe two. Let me know in the comments. Welcome to this episode of Lost Suffolk, with me, Andrew Culture. Today we're in Martlesham, which is 6 miles east of Ipswich and 2 miles southwest from Woodbridge. We're starting today's walk at Martlesham Wilds, a new sanctuary opened by Suffolk Wildlife Trust just 2 years ago in September 2003. This is St Mary's Church. There's been a church here since 1086. 1086? Around 1900 BC, Martlesham was marked by a series of barrows or burial mounds. Interestingly, 1900 BC is around 3,000 years before the site became active at Sutton Hoo, just over the river there. Martlesham is predominantly heath and rivers, so we get a lot of gorse. And a fact you may not know, the flowers on gorse, not that there's many here yet, they smell of coconut and spikes. In a tithing document that dates back to 1832, there's a mention of an area of Martlesham called the Bloodfields. It's over to the east from where we are now, down by the river. And it's local legend that this is the place where the last ever battle between the Saxons and the Danes took place. The tithing document's obviously real. The rumour that this might have been the last battle between the Danes and the Saxons, who can say? Maybe they're right. Martlesham was first mentioned in the Domesday Book of 1068. It's noted as having valuable agricultural land, but it wasn't called Martlesham. It was called Martlesham because people back then couldn't spell for sh. Who is Les Cotton? Look, just down here. Come look at this. Come and get a closer look. You have to come closer. You see this? The whole area of Martlesham's full with these small, kind of like reeds. And an interesting fact, a historical fact about Martlesham, well, a person in Martlesham called Martin Bright, he looked at these and he thought they could be useful. And do you know what he invented? He invented the ferrule. Now the ferrule is the little bit on the end of a shoelace that stops it fraying, inspired entirely by Martlesham's flora and fauna. How about that? Les Cotton! Mid-19th century, evidence was found of a Roman settlement here in Martlesham. A small bronze figurine was found that was dedicated to the god of war, Mars. Or Snickers. The director of the hit 1981 film Ghostbusters was Ivan Reichman, and he was born upstairs at the Red Lion in Martlesham. BT Adastral Park is situated on Martlesham Heath. The site is the home to the world's largest Rubik's Cube-inspired pointless architectural tower. In the 1981 film Escape to Victory, Sylvester Stallone and Michael Caine play prisoners of war in a World War II prisoner of war camp, and they have a plan to escape to victory, and part of that involves a football match. Go watch the film if you want to know more, but there is a link. You see, real footballers were also used in the film. There was Pelé, the Brazilian superstar, but also some of the footballers from Ipswich Town Football Club were used in the film. Like John Walk, very famous and popular player from the 80s, and also Kevin Beattie. Now, interestingly, Kevin Beattie was actually the stunt double for Michael Caine for the scenes on the pitch. Now, what's the connection to Martlesham? I'm sure you want to know. Well, it's an immutable fact that Martlesham is near Ipswich. Our walk's finished now, we're back in the car park. So what do you think of the video? Did you spot the possible red herrings? Let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and just make yourself a lovely roast dinner. It's been a difficult time recently and I want you to look after yourself. Love you! Suffolk Wildlife Trust just 2 years ago in September 2003. Let's go.
2003? It's 2023.
Okay. 3,000 years, almost 3,000 years before Sutton Hoo, just over the river there, was even stuffing corpses in the ground. Let's start that again. It's not called Martlesham, it's called Merls something, but then people couldn't spell very well back then. In keeping with much of the south and east of England, there was a Roman settlement here at Martlesham. That doesn't make any sense.